From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, two-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Murphy is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Just getting started here in Philly. Full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line drive, base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Phil Niekro will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there. 0-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. (0-1). Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Hernandez, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Matthews battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the knuckleball floats a bit that time as it's taken high. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Mike Smith.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
0-1 count and the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Two out with the man at first. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Phillies strand one. We are still scoreless. Atlanta number 4 hitter Eddie Matthews will begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Eddie Matthews.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fred McGriff will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Fred McGriff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Ashburn is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 6, the catcher, Brian McCann.
Stepping in for the Braves, Brian McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
1-1 the count now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And the 2-1. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Andrew McCutchen.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Richie Ashburn. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. One there. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Matthews is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting it, the shortstop, G.
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a high strike there. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Andrew Jones. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
25. Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Batting it, The left
Wow,
fielder.
not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a
Martinez.
fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Ashburn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 35, Phil Niekro.
The pitcher, Phil Niekro, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Jones, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Line drive to center field. Ashburn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The set and the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Third inning, no score to this point. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Aaron Nola.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knob.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Popped him up. Albies over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
So 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Jones. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, it's not an easy thing being a knuckleball pitcher, but when you see that many and then the back hero, it makes it a lot easier for the hitter to center in on it.
Yeah, 100%. You're thinking one thing. In the hitter's meeting, you're not concerning yourself with the occasional fastball he's going to mix in or the occasional breaking ball he might throw 2 or 3 times a game. You are sitting knuckleball and letting the chips fall where they may.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Schmidt, an Ohio native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
A pause and the 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Phillies leave a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Dale Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Chipper Jones.
Stepping up now, Chipper Jones. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And the runner will get back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Murphy on at first, nobody out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line drive to center field. Ashburn patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Brian McCann is on deck. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Settling in now, Brian McCann. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready with the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
In now, Andrew Jones, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 1, Richie Ashburn.
Striding into the box, Richie Ashburn. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Markakis has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here it comes on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. So striding forward now, Nick Markakis flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
The 1-2. Skied down the left field line. McCutchen moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Phil Niekro.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Phil Niekro. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is
Now
absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-0. Here it is. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. McCutchen will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. Heading out towards shallow right. Murphy's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The batter, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Reese Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Jones. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready once again, Eddie Matthews. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Hoskins is there for it. And that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Baseman, Cesar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
From the stretch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Mike Schmidt. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. At the plate, Andrew Jones. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Harper going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Markakis.
In now, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Phil Niekro, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. And the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0.
7th inning, Red.
Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Markakis is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1. Richie Ashburn.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Ashburn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, JT Realmuto.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Markakis looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Into the box, Gene Segura. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, I know it's a knuckleball pitcher out there, but is it different? You're throwing the ball great, and then all of a sudden somebody catches a barrel on it.
It is. And, you know, the frustrating thing about that, D-Row, when you're a knuckleball pitcher, you're a one-pitch pitcher, so there isn't usually option B or option C to go to the slider or go to the changeup. He's an exclusive knuckleball pitcher, and if you're not throwing exactly where you want it, you have a chance to give up some knocks.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. All even now at 1-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Please.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Chipper Jones will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
And that misses 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's too high, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Count out the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Standing in, Fred McGriff. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 1-0. That's popped up. Segura onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 coming. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Markakis is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Comes set, the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Ashburn is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Braves will strand 3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Johan Camargo is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Rhys Hoskins. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch on its way, and looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there. 2 down. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Yep, a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Murphy retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Victor Arano will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Freddie Freeman is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And it's fouled away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out, nobody on. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Dale Murphy, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. The 3-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. One hit, one left. All squared up even in Philadelphia through 8.5. The Phillies have a chance to walk it off. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaíno.
And that would be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Schmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
From the stretch. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by McGriff. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and it's even at 1. Vizcaíno is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 2-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Richie Ashburn. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And this is the case of a guy
Now
taking
batting,
one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he
Real
leans into it
Muto.
and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Two and one. Now the 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Even at 2-2. The pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready with another two-strike offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Striding in, Gene Segura. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Odubel Herrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 37, Odubel Herrera.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Tommy Hunter takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Well, now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Matthews. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Eddie Matthews.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
So digging in now, Fred McGriff. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Brian McCann will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Line to the right side, and they will fly the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Johnny Venters comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 48, Johnny Venters.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Camargo brings it in. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt here. McGriff is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
At the plate, Bryce Harper, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And it's fouled away. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he popped him up. Matthews in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And he fouls this one off. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Sinker. 3-2 now.
After multiple pitches will foul off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Over to Albies. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. So striding in, Andrew Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. This is line to left. McCutchen is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. One out, nobody on. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a. So a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Josh Donaldson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Josh Donaldson.
And a high strike there, 0-1. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied 1-1. Daniel Winkler takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Daniel Winkler.
So stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. (2-0) to the Phillies center fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. JT Realmuto will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Swing and a liner. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There we go. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now the 3-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Pitch popped up. Matthews over to his right. Looks it into his glove. And there's one gone.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop,
Stepping in, Gene Segura, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. McGriff is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
now batting, the pitcher, Tommy Hunter.
Michael Franco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Phillies strand 1, still tied 1 apiece. Pat Neshek gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 93. Pat Neshek.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Digging in once again, Dale Murphy. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Johan Camargo will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. A.J. Minter will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
A.J. Minter.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Rhys.
First pitch coming, here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ready with the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The set and the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ball game. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Pat Neshek gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.